Go ahead. I'm going to sing that funny song. What's on it? When a fellow falls in love with a pretty turtle dove, he will linger all around her on her jaw. He will kiss her for a mother, his sister, and her brother till the father comes and drives you from the door. Pulls the pistol out his pocket, pulls the trigger for the carpet, and he swears to go out and get his brains. But he's got to says he might be one nosy, then he doesn't, and the kitten goes on with the fame. Oh, the old maids, they love her, the widows ain't above it, and they all got a finger in the pie. Some girl thinks she's naughty, and the other's very haughty, bet you boots and kiss them on the slide. When the gal's 16, she thinks it's rather mean if she can't find something for the night. She'll pucker up her mouth with a naughty little pout and a bumble in her big mustache. Oh, it'll make you quiver, it'll make you jump a river, it'll stick you like granulated glue. There'd be no use in telling you some other gal smell her, cause you'll emasculate the smeller if you do. Oh, the old maids they love it, and the widows ain't above it, and they all got a finger in the pie. Some girl thinks it's naughty, and the other's very haughty, bet you boots and kiss them on the fly. Slimmest man I ever saw lived over in Humboldt. When I tell you all how slim he is, you'll think I am joking. He's slim as any 8 post, stand for the skin of a new potato. Go exercise and take a drive to a whole lemonade factory. Oh my, goodbye, you ought to see this man. He's been at soup in the boarding house on the skin of a soft milk man. Oh my, goodbye, he almost lost his breath. He fell through a hole in the seat of his pants and he choked himself to death. He'd never go out on a windy night, never go out alone. Folk there so lean, hungry dogs might take him for a bone. One night while he was prowling about, the lights were burning dimly. Bedbug caught him by the seat of the pants and he jerked him up the chimney. Oh my, goodbye, y'all see this man. He's been at the soup in the boarding house, roasting up a soft shell plant. Oh my, goodbye, he almost lost his breath. He fell through a hole in the seat of his pants and he choked himself to death.
Empty.
I won't pay attention to me while I play. The sun that talks about the breeze with my way. I don't believe in bucking on other people's affairs, but my opinion, most of them they try to put on there. It's no use talking, no use talking, it's go everywhere. If you do as other people do, you're bound to put on there. When a gal is 16, always on the bank. She's bound to bring that fellow home that's got the big mustache. She's got the boy looking glass, getting the cheek repaired. And when she gets them fix-ups on, oh, don't put on hair. It's talking, no talking, it's so everywhere. If you love us, people do, you're bound to put on hair. When the boy is 16, his face is flushing red. He has no hair on his lips, no brains in his head. He will patronize a barber shop, sit on off those hairs, And when he gets him picks up on old Joe's long hair, it's talking, get on everywhere. If you want to learn people, you're bound to put on air. Ho, ho, here, honey. Hold it close. Oh, lickety Barnington on the Bulldog, he's born the most elegant stalk. 19 hours in the battle he fought, he did so by the clock. It's bow, wow, wow, such a wonderful dog, for fighting he never gave up. Was there ever no one such wonderful dog as old Nicky Barnington's pup? His tail was a neat little stuff of a tail, bow-legged, not beaten cross-eyed. He jabbers his mug was enough, he was the devil himself in disguise. An Italian came along with an organ one day, with a monkey hanging fast to the string. When he saw the monkey, he howled in delight, and he gave a most wonderful spring. He upset organ, monkey, and all. He broke the music inside. Be jabbers, he tried to swallow that monkey, got choked on his tail, and he died. It's bow, wow, wow, such a wonderful dog, for fighting he never gave up. Was there ever no one such wonderful dog as old Nicky Barnington's pup? He chewed the tail of a Maltese cat, tore the bustle from Marion Flynn. He tried to swallow something I forgot to write.
Enjoy our children, our grandchildren. We really do. We worked hard. Harvey's always worked hard, and we've been in decorators and painters and paper hangers and worked hard. And now we're to a place where we really can enjoy ourselves, not have to work so hard.
There are two Kansans in Humboldt that you should know: Mr. and Mrs. Harvey Orcutt. Our guests this week on Voices of Kansas. You've got to stop in Humboldt and talk to the Orcutts, a friend told me. Well, I followed his advice, and it turned out to be one of the most enjoyable visits I've ever had. The Orcutts are retired in name only. They have designed, built, and collected the true memorabilia of the past. It's simply called Orcutt's Backyard Museum. And if you're ever in Humboldt, don't you dare miss it. But let's have Harvey and Velma Orcutt give us the story.
Well, the first thing that we have is a barber shop, and then a dress shop, and then we have a hardware department, and a grocery store, and then the old saloon, and the Model T garage, and the blacksmith shop, and then we have a room we call our cider room.
And when did they start this ambitious project?
Well, I bought my Model T cars 22 years ago, and then then I bought the buggy about the same time. Then we drifted along quite a little while before we started picking up these small things. I imagine we'd say about 15 years ago that started with the small things and just kept adding to it.
Until you see it, you'd never believe the number of antiques there. Any idea as to the size of their inventory?
We don't know. We don't have anything marked. We don't label anything. We don't put price on anything. We want everybody to come in and just feel like they're actually in the barber shop or dress shop or grocery store without all that reading and writing that you have to do in every museum.
I wanted people, when they came in here, to feel like that this was the real thing and not exactly a museum, but just ready to go and to patronize as a business of a little town would be that many years ago. And I think that's what makes it so different. It don't seem like you're going to the graveyard. Yeah, it seems like that you're living right then.
And what phase of this antique world draws the most reaction from the public?
Well, it's mixed, because you have a mixed crowd. And the people that likes booze, they like this old saloon the best.
We put a red and white tablecloth on. We bring out our coffee maker. They bring cinnamon rolls or rolls, and they have parties here. We build a fire in the pot-bellied stove in the wintertime, and they just have a ball. Harvey plays music for them. He plays the old honky-tonk style piano, and they really love it. They just really like it.
Add one more thing here. I said that, if they like booze, they like this part of it. Now, we don't sell no booze. But, well, I mean, you take people that likes bars and celebrating and one thing and another.
Antique collectors simply find this heaven, but they can't buy.
And they always want to buy, and they finally give up, but we had two ladies come, and they thought we were selling, and when they found out we won, they wouldn't look.
Going to sell, they're not going to look.
They weren't going to look at it.
I tell you, people are different. Some are commercial on antiques, and others buy them because they love antiques. And you take the buyer, he might not even like an antique at all. He might just wouldn't have him in his house, but he wants to make that fast buck. And that's his business. That's fine and dandy. But I like to keep them and show people.
What does it cost to see it?
We don't charge. We take donations, but everything, if people come, elderly people or anyone who don't have any money or just a little bit, why, we're just as happy to see them as the people who really do donate to.
I'll tell you that we've got an awful lot of old people that's on an awful low income, and we don't want to deprive them of getting to see it. And they know if they come that they're welcome, and if you charge admission, some of them people will never get to see it. And it's pretty hard for old people to live and have any pleasure anyhow.
Well, as you can imagine, there's a lot of work to this. How far do Harvey and Velma want to go with this?
Well, I don't want to ever get done. When you get through, your fun's over with, you know. So I don't figure on ever getting clear done. I get getting closer all the time, getting closer to the end of everything.
Harvey has collected a large amount of antique tools.
I would have to say it went into hundreds and hundreds of them. I don't know whether it reached. I know it's hundreds and hundreds. That's all I know.
Now, how has the Humboldt community reacted to this?
Reacted real good.
Real fine, real fine. We had people from 43 states been here. We've had people from England and Germany and Africa and Ireland and Switzerland and South America. Just worlds of people come here and are visiting someone, you know, and then they hear about our museum and they're here. And we really...
We've had thousands and thousands of dollars worth of free advertisement here, you know. You know how that is. Advertising has become pretty high. And we really appreciate that because they wouldn't have, I don't think they would have give us all that. Maybe I'm bragging a little bit, but maybe we had it coming to us, maybe, you know.
Harvey loves music. He used to be in a band called the Moonlight Ramblers.
We never played for very many dances. I have, when I was real young, I played for a lot of what we call kitchen sweats.
Kitchen sweats?
They'd move all the furniture out into one room and then dance in three. And one of them had to be the kitchen because it didn't have about 4 rooms, you know. And
we played lots of those dances for a loaf of bread or a little food. You know, we lived in the Depression and times was pretty hard, and he played for a lot of dances, lots of entertainment.
I played for a lot of them, though, before the Depression.
Oh, yeah.
If you was poor in that before the Depression, it didn't bother you so much when the Depression come along because there wasn't a whole lot of difference.
So you take a table in the saloon. Velma brings out the coffee maker. You have some fresh coffee and donuts or rolls. Harvey goes to the old-time piano.
I don't know anything but the old roaring 20 tunes. What I love.
And if you want to cut a real hoedown, Harvey will give you some of that Mississippi Sawyer. Oh, Harvey, that's great. Can I ask your age?
No, I don't mind telling you at all. I'm so proud I lived this long. I'm 73 and holding, as I say, you know.
Well, 73.
And you both look to be in good health, though.
Pretty good. Yeah, we're pretty good.
Well, yeah, you know.
Now, Harvey, I'll bet your grandchildren ask you, Grandpa, when you going to quit smoking?
Well, I probably will quit when the doctor tells me to. And if he don't never...
Well, and he already told him that, and he sneaked them and smoked them when he's in the hospital.
I've been smoking ever since I was 14 years old, and I don't know. One time I was talking to an old guy that drank quite a bit, and he said, "Do you think I ought to quit drinking?" And I said, "No, I don't think you ought to quit drinking, but I believe if I was you, I'd let up a little bit."
The Orcutts live at 1214 Bridge Street in Humboldt. Now, as Harvey says, we aren't so special that we have to have appointments, but it's best to call if you want to see this fabulous museum. That phone number is 473-2435. I urge you to see it. I know you'll feel as I did. The world's okay as long as there are people like Harvey and Velma Orcutt in it. Voices of Kansas is produced by the Extension Radio Television Department at Kansas State University over the K-State Radio Network.